Welcome back. We're out here at the Kenda Radial Series February event, 21st today, Friday testing. So we're just belting up now. We've got some 325 radials on this thing, and we are gonna play some 8th mile. We've been mucking around in the computer. We've been 620s with slicks. The radials should be quicker, so had a little bit of a muck around, pulled all the delay out of the delay box, turned it off because obviously it's a pro tree. I'm not going to need that, which means all 3 ambers are going to flash at once. That's what the pro tree is. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, that's good. Yeah, so I'll try cut a light, try runner. Pulled a bit of power out, but I still think we'll go too quick. Probably go 6:30 something, but that'll be a nice start for the day. So let's get into it. That's a big smile. Chopped the tree, 38 on a pro in a 640 car. I'll take that, that's fun, I like that. Thought it was going 620s something. Just sampling the weather now, but it's hard to say with these tyres. I think we got a little bit loose early, like you would have seen me have a bit of a grab at the wheel for whatever reason. I'll check the data, see what the drive shaft spin did, but either way, 144 to the 60. 638 with the 7 on a 640 index, so good start, really good start. Let's get it turned around and try again. All right, we've downloaded the data, had a bit of a look, found a few little areas for improvement, few little areas we were probably a little bit slower, we could add a bit of power and then obviously take some power because we still went quicker than the index, but yeah, just cleaning it up, smoothing it out. We do want it hitting the tyre hard. We want to try and catch a light, catch a reaction time. So we want to really plant the tyres, getting out of the beams, and then play the game from there. But overall, very good result for the first hit. So let's try it again. You just want to get the gate? We won't be running.
No, I don't think so.
Nah.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles right now.
Alright, I hope you liked the test night hits there. I didn't get much of a chance to talk between runs, just trying for quick turnarounds and get a few laps in. End up getting showered on in the burnout pad in the last run. So we ended up finding a little issue in the ECU where we had a corrupt file and it wasn't actually writing the all the data or all the specs into the ECU, so it wasn't pulling the timing when I thought it was. but it was changing the shift light and doing some other funny things like that I did want it to do. So we got to the bottom of that, but yeah, we went 6:38 and then 6:35, 6:36, 6:37 after that. So 4 good laps. Went between 22 to 38 on the tree in the good laps, and I actually went an 11 on the tree in one of them where I spun. So good hits on the tree. So out here today, pulled a little bit more time and hoping for a 6:40 basically. So probably a 20 light would be brilliant. So let's see how we go. Yep, so we spun up, yeah, just strike the tyres on the hit. Still got away with a 41 on the tree. Didn't get in as deep, I don't think. Yeah, but yeah, let go of the button and it jumped out of the beams and then just smoked it. So we'll have to just get it apart. Let's have a bit of a look, see what's going on and make a few little adjustments. But it is very hot in the sun, so I'm thinking that track, it might just be a touch greasy, and the fact we're new to radials, so probably just got to do a little bit of tuning. Right, see how we go. Yeah, spin fest again. Heap of changes, 2 pounds out of the tyres, loosened the shock extension up 3 clicks. Yeah, pulled a bit of timing out early, like at 0 seconds, just to try and tame the tyre. 300 launch RPM, still cut a light, 0.25, so they're pretty happy with that. Yeah, got to do some more because yeah, still spinning, still smoking it. So let's just get it down and on the track in this third one. But I think tonight we should be right once it cools down. But yeah, it's a bit frustrating. Got to get a hot weather tune up in this big girl, but it's all pretty new to us, this radial stuff, and even just tuning. Usually it runs what it runs, and we dial the suit. We're on a fixed index, so yeah. Anyway, we'll get into it. All right, now we're having a bit of a swing with the falling. We've put the top bars down a hole because we can't take the bottom ones up any higher. So we're just closing up that intersection of the instant center, making the anti-squat figure a higher number, more aggressive. Should, in theory, slam the tyres into the track a bit harder, which is what we need, so that we don't spin. That's the theory there. And yeah, 500 more RPM out of the 2-step, so the launch RPM, and just dog the timing out of it a bit more early, just to get it off the line, and put some in a bit later to try and pick up what we're going to lose on the line, and hopefully run a 640 something. So give it a few seconds and you'll find out. Got down 6:49. It was a dog early, 152 to the 60, but I knew it was going to be. I fed the timing back into it, like brought it back in earlier, trying to gain what I was going to lose early. So it still went 108.9 mile an hour out the back, but yeah, just didn't bring it in early enough. But yeah, 6:49, 012 on the tree. Just rocked it in deep there. So you've got to do what you got to do, but if we can be, I think 41, 25 and 12 on the tree in qualifying, that's going to go a long way to putting us in the hunt come race time in about 2 hours time. So you'll be seeing it much quicker than that, but let's go. All right, we're close. E1 here at Kenda. We got an LJ LC looking Tirana that he's run a 6:43 in qualifying, I'd seen, so he's pretty tough. We're looking to run a 42:43. Try and cut an 025 light, and that'd be a perfect lap for me, and that should get the job done. If not, good on him, he's done a better job. So let's get out there and have a crack. camera on at the same time that I talk to you, so I don't have to do it twice like the last couple of runs. Yeah, but anyway, we got the win. 0.51 on the tree. I was saying to that camera, I reckon I was about a 7 out of 10 on the hit meter. I hit it nice, but didn't get a full hold of it, and I definitely wasn't in as deep as I normally am. He double bowled me. I was ready for it. I just only got in, you know, 20 mil instead of probably 40 mil into the stage beams. Yeah, and got out. You probably see me pedal it. I basically shifted it, and I knew I'd jumped him. I knew I'd hole shot him, so I just give it a whop, and then let him. I was like, oh, he's actually coming back into the race, and then yeah, got down the bottom end and sort of jumped on the brakes just to make sure. Wiped off 5 mile an hour and got, I think I locked the fronts up just about. Got a little bit of a squiggle in the steering wheel, so yeah, good run, good win. 1.47 to the 60. We're back where we sort of need to be. I'll run some figures and see what it was on, but we went a 646 on a 640 with an 051, which is a, what's that, 60 and 50s, 110, 117 package. Probably quite not where I want to be, but yeah, we'll work on that, and we'll crunch it again even harder this time. So give us an hour and a half and turn them notifications on if you want to watch. Good stuff. All right, let's prep up and get ready for this next round. Have not touched anything in the tune-up. It was probably on a 43-ish is what we worked out. So let's get some this time. Let's chop him. Righto, 35 on the tree, but chunked it in deep, so killed the 60, similar to the run earlier where I chunked it in. But yeah, I was womping before 3:30, so I don't have much data. All I can sort of do is, oh, I got data, but yeah, I can't really tell much from the time slips because of that. So I'll just have a look at the data, overlay a few things, and see what it roughly was on. But yeah, track's probably getting better. It might be able to take a bit more power early. It might actually be pulling the power out of it. Like when the track gets that sticky, and I've got the tyres let down for the bad weather and slimy track today that I couldn't get a handle on. Yeah, it might be time to just pump them tyres up a little bit even, from 14 to 16, but leave that with me. I'll give you the game plan shortly. Righto, we're just in the lanes here for E3. There's I think 6 of us with 2 wins, so the countback situation is closest to your dial in the 3rd round for if there's more than 2 people on 3 wins. So obviously, first of all, we need to try and win the race, but in doing that, yeah, we've set the car up in what we believe will be about a 642, 641 maybe with the weather coming in. So hopefully we can jag a win and run a 641 and find ourselves a place in the final. What we've done is put a little bit of timing back in early, another pound in the tyres just to get it up on the tyre now that the weather's and the track's come around. The track's actually really nice and tight tonight. So yeah, let's get out there and let's try and get a win and go close to 640. Let's go. Bloody thing. Yeah, 074 on the tree. I definitely didn't bump in as much as what I normally do, so that accounted for that light not being as good, but then it's obviously picked up a little bit. But we went a 637, we broke out 107 mile an hour. Yeah, like we could have beaten him, I guess. We could have pedalled it a lot more, but as I said, he missed the tree a little bit, ran a 651, so there was a window there to win it. But with the count back situation, you really want to try and run close to that 640, and we broke out by 23 thousandths, run quicker than the 640. So you get that. Now we've got a bit of a baseline for bad weather with this car, like on the radials, like today when the track was hot. So a bit of a shame. But overall, yeah, apart from that 74, which I sort of put down to not bumping in anywhere near as deep, I was 11 to 48 before that. So even then, 11 to 74 on a pro tree in 6 and 5, 11 laps. It's not bad going. So yeah, a bit disappointed. Really wanted to get into that final, but yeah, anyway, time to load up. Next hit out is Rocky Nat, so stay tuned for that one. We got the radials on it. We'll be mucking around with that 4-link again and suspension stuff, trying to really get these radials hooked up on the street. So yeah, had a good time and would have been good to sign off with a win. But on that note, we'll catch you again next time. ABR out.